Iran announced that it had carried out a major strike against a United States military installation in Kuwait, a base known as Camp Buehring. According to Iranian officials, the attack destroyed multiple strategic assets in a single operation: fuel storage facilities, aircraft support infrastructure, command buildings, and key logistical centers that help sustain American military operations across the Gulf. Within minutes of the strike, witnesses described thick black smoke rising above the desert horizon. Emergency sirens sounded across the base, and personnel were reportedly rushed out of critical areas as fires spread across several sections of the facility. But what made this strike particularly concerning was not just the damage, it was the weapon used to carry it out. Because Iranian forces claimed they had deployed one of their most powerful ballistic missiles, a weapon capable of delivering an extremely heavy payload at hypersonic speeds. And the timing of the strike suggested something even bigger was unfolding. Before we break down exactly what happened at the base and why military analysts are paying close attention to this missile system, make sure to subscribe and like the video. It helps this channel grow and ensures you continue receiving detailed updates on global conflicts and geopolitical developments. Now let's look at what actually happened. The base that became a target. Camp Buehring sits in a remote part of northwestern Kuwait. Since the early 2000s, it has served as a major logistical hub for American military operations throughout the region. From this location, aircraft maintenance crews support helicopters and transport operations. Fuel depots store large quantities of aviation fuel. Equipment repair facilities keep military vehicles operational. And supply routes move critical materials across the Gulf. For more than 2 decades, the base operated without experiencing a direct large-scale attack from a foreign military. That changed earlier in March. The first incident reportedly occurred when a drone struck the base days before the larger assault. But on March 15th, the scale of the operation increased dramatically. A coordinated assault. According to Iranian statements, the attack was not a simple missile launch. Instead, it followed a layered strategy. The first wave involved drones. These unmanned aircraft were reportedly used to probe the base's defenses and create confusion. Shortly after, cruise missiles were launched toward key structures inside the installation. Then came the final stage of the operation: ballistic missiles. These weapons targeted hardened infrastructure, including maintenance hangars, command facilities, and fuel storage areas. The goal was clear: disable the base's ability to function. Reports from observers described a large fire spreading across parts of the facility as smoke rose high into the sky. Inside the base, personnel reportedly scrambled to secure equipment and move to safer areas. If the claims about the missile used are accurate, this would mark one of the most powerful conventional weapons Iran has deployed in the conflict so far. The missile behind the strike. The weapon at the center of this operation is believed to be part of Iran's Khorramshahr missile family. This system was first introduced publicly several years ago. Unlike many shorter-range rockets, the Khorramshahr was designed as a medium-range ballistic missile capable of traveling well over 1,000 miles. That distance places numerous military installations across the Middle East within reach. But the missile's most notable feature isn't just its range. It's the size of the warhead it can carry. Military analysts estimate that the payload capacity is significantly larger than most other missiles in Iran's arsenal. That allows it to deliver an extremely heavy conventional explosive payload to its target. Another factor drawing attention is the missile's guidance system. Modern versions are believed to combine internal navigation systems with satellite corrections to improve accuracy. In practical terms, that means the weapon is designed to strike specific facilities rather than just broad areas. Fuel depots, command centers, airfield infrastructure. These are the types of targets such missiles are designed to destroy. A weapon designed to avoid interception. Another feature frequently discussed by defense analysts is the missile's re-entry vehicle. This component separates from the main rocket as it descends toward its target. Some designs allow limited maneuvering during the final phase of flight. If true, that ability could complicate the work of missile defense systems designed to intercept incoming threats. Systems like Patriot or THAAD rely heavily on predicting the trajectory of an incoming missile. Any sudden changes in that path could reduce the chances of interception. Even small adjustments during descent could make a significant difference. The message behind the strike. But the attack on Camp Buehring wasn't just about military capability. It also carried a powerful political message. The strike happened only hours after Iran confirmed the appointment of a new supreme leader. This leadership transition followed the death of the previous leader in a strike days earlier. The appointment signaled that Iran's leadership structure was still functioning despite the ongoing conflict. And the missile strike that followed appeared designed to demonstrate that Iran remained capable of launching major operations. For the Iranian military, the message was clear. The conflict was far from over. A war that may be just beginning. Iranian military officials have repeatedly suggested that the weapons used so far represent only a portion of their available arsenal.